Yo, what up? Let me make sure everything's good. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, everything should be good. I'll play the intro in a second. Yo, I had to jump live right now because of what's going on with this Q&A, yo. Let me just add this to the screen really quick. It's too fire to wait till it's over, dude. And I don't know necessarily if I'm gonna be able to like sort of rewind it back afterwards. But anyway, here we go.
There's that. Okay. Well, that one comes up. All right.
So right now they're doing some
Now I
giveaways.
shook it up, and I'm going to dig deep. I'm going to get a 102953. Oh, look at that.
People winning something. They're doing giveaways right now. It's insane. Dude, I just saw I hope that I can rewind that back. I just saw
Last
something
but not least,
incredible.
one more of the signed soundtracks.
Oh, signed soundtracks.
Try not to break the wettest statues. 102775.
I want to see somebody I know win some shit, man. Sorry, I had to jump on and start this thing a few minutes early because the damn
Awesome. All right, so
Q&A
just
was getting
couple quick
fired, dude. It was
announcements,
getting
and then
incredible.
we'll get you guys out there. So if you guys all don't mind going out this door, because we've kind of sort of set up along that way, there's stanchions in the hallway. So the closest side, if we can start lining up there, and then it's going to loop around, and then we're going to take you guys out the door, so you're not wrapped all the way through the building there.
Oh,
And
yeah, they're about to
then
do
my
autograph
only thing
signing.
is we've got an hour or so to do this. So feel free to say hello to Zach, get something signed, but also just keep in mind we're going to try and get everybody through. So if we can just keep it moving, and thank you.
All right. So there's that. Let's see. I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Yeah, I had to go ahead and start the live. I guess this is over. Let's see. Looks like it is. Look like it is. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take that down, sort of mute it, and if it comes back, then I'll bring it back up. So you have some guests popping through in a little bit. Like I said, I started this thing early because of what was going on. If anybody knows how I can, this is insane. What I just saw, I'm sitting there and I just finished eating. I'm like getting ready for my stream, getting ready to start this full circle thing. And then like 5 minutes ago, there was a mic drop, bro. It's probably it's one of the most fire mic drops I've ever seen. DJ, mwah, 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 mwah. It was incredible, man. It was absolutely fucking incredible. But anyway, welcome to the ACS Universe, my stream for Full Circle. There's links down below in the description. All kind of donation links. That's what this whole entire weekend is mainly about. Is let's help AFSP. Let's donate. Let's get this thing going. And that was insane. It was insane. Like my jaw was dropped for a couple minutes, and I was like, "Wait, I need to start the show now because they're doing like whatever toward the end." So anyway, let's start this thing off properly. It's almost 10:30. I'm sure some people be popping in through here. As this thing goes on, but let's start this thing off properly. I had to do that. Sorry. that shit was wild, dude. That shit was wild. I just seen. We'll talk about that in a second. Y'all got the first guest up in here. What up, Jason, man? You doing good?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Good to have you here, man. Have you been watching the Q&As just now?
I've been back and forth in and out. The last thing I saw was them talk about I guess the plans to have saying that Zeus was a Kryptonian, which I thought was crazy. I was like, oh shit, that's...
Dude, right there toward the we'll get to that in a second, man. But all I say is like somebody in the audience asked Jeff Johns question. They just dropped their mics and walked off stage, bro. A couple, not Zach didn't do it, but it was a couple of DJ, the visual effects guy, and the David Carl, the stunt guy. They were just like, yeah, we out of here, yo. It was crazy. It was crazy. Let's check to see who's in the chat right now. Let's see. We got TW says, "What up, man? What up, man?" June look, Zach was that? Yeah. He said some things on this one. That stuff that you just mentioned about Zeus was insane. That was insane right there. Let's see. Nerdcustom, what up? Hope everyone is well for circle. Yes, let's go. Drogo was good. I got you, Drogo. He said Brian was a Wu-Tang dude. I'm telling you, he for real dropped their mics and I was like, whoa. He says, and above is for. Oh yeah, I know why you happy, TW. His Leafs finally they done made it to the second round. That vinyl set is epic. I have that, Michael. Yeah. They was giving away. Nana was good. What is good, Nana? Hey, it got insane right before I was supposed to start. I was like, I guess I started a few minutes early. Let's see. Oh my God, man, new information. Yeah. Hopefully I could try to rewind that back because I'd like to play that for everybody to see, man. If they didn't weren't. Peace was good. Faith Warrior, what's up? What up? June, what happened? Yeah, it was insane the way it happened. Like it was insane. Like I was like, yo, they really don't like that.
What did they ask?
A guy asked a question about sort of because a few years ago they had the Doomsday Clock series, 12-issue series that Jeff Johns had written. Where it combined Watchmen with the DC universe with the rest of the characters.
Oh yeah.
I thought right, but they asked him, and the dude was like, "Wait, is that the one Jeff Johns wrote?" And he said, "Yeah." They was like, "Boop, drop mics and bounce, bro." I was like, "Damn!" It was insane. What's good? Everybody, appreciate y'all jumping in, man. There's again down below in the description links to donate to AFSP. Say DJ said, "Nah." Yeah, he said, "Nah, man." Landon, what's good? Yeah. What's good? 16 shape. What's up? He said, "Bro, I went full savage." I couldn't believe that. Like that was insane. Zach was like, "My boy's Jeff, not about that." Oh man, people asking what happened, man. Can you send me a link, please? I'll hop in soon. I got you, Dro. I got you. Let's see. Captain Biggers, what question was asked? Yeah, some of these questions. I'm sorry, I'm getting to them late. Yeah, that's my wife right there. She heard me like, what? I was like, what just happened in here, man? I'm lost explaining something. It was just something they did that is sort of like when it comes to Jeff Johns, it's one of those cats that the Snyder fandom feels a certain kind of way about because of certain things that happened when it came to the production on Zack Snyder or on Justice League before it became Zack Snyder's Justice League and things of that nature, man. So how you doing, man? Appreciate you jumping on, man. Finally got you on here. You doing all right?
I'm good, man. I've been battling allergies all day, man. Like,
man, let me tell you.
I don't know what's been going on with Georgia. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. I've never had a problem with them until this year. And what's funny,
bro,
this year, it's not even bad. Like the pollen count has not been this low in years, and my allergies they're killing me. I had to cancel a couple shows because of it, man. I couldn't stop coughing and shit.
I was the same way. I was like hoping that I could get under control because I don't like reneging. So I was like, let me get it together. I feel. Jesus, allergies be kicking my ass.
Yeah, oof. I feel you. It was a beautiful moment. Indeed, it was. So look, man, welcome everybody to this is my stream for the Full Circle this weekend event. As you know, Zack Snyder put together his Justice League trilogy pretty much. They watched Man of Steel last night. BVS just aired, and they're right now they have their line going where they're doing like sort of like an autograph line and things of that nature for the attendees to get merch signed if they want it. And then tomorrow they'll be watching Zack Snyder's Justice League at an IMAX theater in California. Yeah. They living it up, man. They're living it up, man. Jesus is go. What up, man? What up? Appreciate y'all jumping in. Appreciate y'all being here. And like I said, man, this whole thing. AFSP, man, donations. There's links down below if you're in the giving mood, the giving spirits, and you want to donate. I also got 2 contest winners to announce during this stream. I don't know how long we're gonna go. Definitely, I was on Ben's stream last night, and we started at 8 p.m. and we didn't end till like 3. That's not tonight.
See, Film Junkies podcast is like that, man. I get on with him, and I'm on there till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm like, I can't do this, man.
Yeah, well, the thing is with that one, because I get up anywhere from like 5:30 to 6 a.m. every morning for work.
Same
So normally on Fridays I don't work on Saturdays, but on Fridays once it get to be about 2:00, I'm almost up 24 hours. So I'm just, you know what I mean? It's pretty rough. Normally when I go on there with Dave, I have to catch me a little nap after work or something to get on there.
I agree. Yeah, me too. I'm like, because I know we're gonna be on here for a long time.
Yes,
especially with the West Coast timing. It's more so of that than anything.
The West Coast difference is that's why I don't know why I was panicking all day. I would remember something. I say, oh shoot, my stream, and I'm like, oh, that's right, the times, or there's a 3-hour difference. So yeah, they over there getting stuff signed. Maybe I think the homie Joey might be able to hop in on his cell and show us a little something that was happening there if he gets the opportunity. I know he's trying to get some merch signed as well. So Daniel Martin said, "What's good, Anthony? Hey, what's up? What up, man? Appreciate y'all stopping through, man." So yeah, let me I'm gonna send a couple links out, man. And yeah, so when it comes to BVS, man, tell us, like, some of your thoughts, some of your favorite parts about it while I try to send a link or two out real quick.
Oh man. That BVS is a funny experience for me because I'll never forget. This is probably one of the most hype I've ever been for the movie. Like when the trailers dropped, I was just like, "Holy shit! This is like," I was like, "This is monumental."
Mm-hmm.
And we all know, fans of the film, when the movie first released, the movie was getting hammered to death of just being like awful.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really let down. I was like, "Man of Steel was so great. Like, how does a movie with Batman in it get worse?" And I went into it just like, they got to be lying. And sure enough, when I went to theater, I was puzzled. I was like, what did you guys see compared to what I saw? Because even the theatrical version of me is fire. Like I loved it from start to finish, like all the many things. So I feel like to say I love Batman vs Superman, especially the Ultimate Edition. I prefer more information than less, and BVS just like gives me so much. Even to this day, when I rewatch it, there's stuff I'm like just catching for the first time that I didn't catch initially. And this is a movie that keeps giving. The more you watch it, like the more stuff you get from it. For me personally, especially after seeing like Zach's cut and just seeing how things kind of like were supposed to be. It's like he really had this whole 5-movie thing mapped out. Like you can see it. Like it's no longer a myth of what he was doing. Like you can clearly see the connective tissue between it to what he was building towards. And favorite scenes, I mean, I think everyone loves the Batman warehouse scene. I mean, I don't think that's going to be ever topped, honestly. I don't. I love the nightmare scene, of course. That's one scene in theaters that blew my mind. I was literally in my chair, like, and then the way it ends, Flash shows up. I'm literally in theaters, just like,
yeah, for real.
What's going on? So I love that scene. I love when Batman and Superman first meet in the car chase. The list goes on about like even the beginning. They're showing the ending of Man of Steel from Bruce's perspective and on the ground. Like I thought that was like a brilliant way to start.
That was genius. Yeah.
Like even going so far as to show like the exact same scenes in his view, like the lasers going through the buildings and.
Yeah. I feel you,
go
man.
On and on.
I feel you. I think within the first week of its release, I think I saw it in theaters like 6 or 7 times, and I loved it. But I kept going back because it's just like I know I missed something, so let me go back. But then once the Ultimate Edition was released, I haven't seen the theatrical version since the Ultimate Edition came out. Like I was like, once that one came out, and I saw scenes rearranged to make better sense. And look, the scene in the desert. They cut out so much, man. They made them cut out so much for to have more showings in theaters. Like when he walks into the bathroom and Lois is in the tub and he says, "I didn't kill those men, Lois." I don't know. I remember thinking, what? Like that kind of got me because that's
me too.
In the theatrical cut, it still says that, but you have no idea what he's talking about because literally they cut that out where they burned the bodies pretty much, and where KG Beast was like handling that entire situation. And then once you see the full thing, you're like, oh shit, like that. Like this.
I had a friend, right? To piggyback on what you're saying, like a good friend of mine, he loved BVS too. And I remember he was like, why would somebody think Superman is shooting people? That don't make any sense to me. Because the theatrical version, like you said, it don't show the bodies being burned. So because I was questioning, I'm like, who would think Superman showed up and shot people? I was kind of like, but then the Ultimate Edition fills those blanks in it. He burned the bodies, and it's like,
Yep.
oh, they thought they did. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's let's see who else jumped in. Yeah, that was the one thing I was like, and then once I saw that, I was like, okay, I got that. I was like, man, y'all, it's a whole thing, and I'm sure we've had over the years. There's been so many conversations about it, about how the wanting to have more screenings per day. So let's cut out like a very important 30 minutes of this film, and like the Ultimate Edition is like completely just it's fire. Let's see. She said, yeah, now imagine doing all this London time. Hey, I feel you. Good God, man. Nada's in she balances that time difference as well with trying to stream and stuff, because they got theirs is for her, it's gonna be 4 a.m. tomorrow. It's gonna be man, what time is it our time? Is it 9? Something, it's gonna be something like that, PM our time.
Yeah.
Sue's Bastard with what's up, man? What's up, man? What's good? What's good? Man, of the struggles of European. Yeah, he's over there too. It would love to go there to the. Oh yeah, I would too, man. That'd be dope. I've been seeing a lot of pictures, man, and it's been you see it, you'll be like, damn, I wish I was there, but you're so happy for the people that's actually getting to take the pictures back and ask them questions. And Rhea and Dave and Steven and Scott that got to and what's her name, Rebecca, that got to sort of sit with Zach in the green room behind the movie and watch it with him and talk to him a little bit about it. Though that was some cool stuff too. That's why I'm trying to figure out if I can replay that, man. I know it's going to be on YouTube tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll check.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, I forgot there was dialogue when it came through." Yeah, it's just she comes in and she says they had what did she say? She said they had hearings today, and he said, "I didn't kill those women, Lewis. I don't care what they're saying." And then, that's when I was literally like, "Wait, what? Wait, why would they think you killed them?" Like it's yeah, it did, and they rearranged some scenes, and it made a whole bunch of sense. So, but yeah, man, it's been a good one. Let me try to find this stuff, man, because I really want to bring up some of the stuff that they said in that Q&A afterwards.
Yeah, because I'm interested too, because I haven't seen a lot of it. I've been popping in and out. I got a 6-year-old running around, so.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Let's see if I can find that thing. Ain't on there yet, man. Hold on, let's see. That's my Vero. That was yesterday's, I think, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, the man still won.
Yeah, that was yesterday. So I don't know. Anybody out there watching, man, y'all know where I can find that. Send it to me so I can put that on the bring it up and we can watch it again, because that was an insane moment, man. It was just literally like that. Is that the one that Jeff Johns wrote? Mic drops. I was like, oh man.
So what are your favorite scenes from BBS?
Hold on, let me get this. I still remember the time Cole showed our friend BBS Ultimate Edition for the first time. He was like, why was this not in the cinema? Yeah, unable to copy. I feel you. Now, look, it has so many, but that one you in particular you were just mentioning, when Batman, he's chasing the criminals and he comes around the corner and Superman standing there and the headlights hit him, and it's like that cool ass scene with and then he has that look on his face like, oh, what he doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of surprised him or whatever. That's pretty dope. I always like that one. When the fighting scene, the rooftop is dope. I like the entire fight when it starts from him trying to explain to Bruce, like, yo, I need your help. We shouldn't be fighting. We got to do this, till the point where he gets past that and he's like, okay, I'm gonna have to put hands on this dude because he's not listening. So that was dope. And look, the Martha scene to me is one of the best written scenes I've ever seen in the movie, period, because besides myself, I can't tell you how many people I know that did not realize that both of their names were mother's names were Martha until that. Yeah, and you're like, wait, yes, what? And it's a genius, pure genius writing. That's a good one for me. And of course, the beginning, seeing Man of Steel from Bruce's perspective in in Metropolis, that's incredible. That's, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people put the two videos together, and it's sort of, they show the scenes from both sides and it kind of flows together.
Yeah.
So Zach, they was on their game with that stuff, man. On their game with that.
Yeah.
It's and I got it on like Blu-ray and 4K, like four different versions of it, man. I just be watching it all the time. But hey, if anybody out there, man, watching, if y'all know where I can find the video footage from that Q&A they just had, I needs to see that, man. Yeah, it's beautifully crafted. It is. It's great. Yeah,
Like even the look of it, man. I don't know how Zach is able to get these like the visual aesthetic the way he does. It's like so. It's funny. Did you watch? I'm pretty sure you watched it. The film school pizza with the Russos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he like I forgot which one of the brothers said it, but they took the words out of my mouth. They were like, "Your images are so textured. Like everything just from a visual standpoint. There's so many small meticulous things going on to make the full picture."
Yeah.
And like yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how he does this, where every single second of the movie just looks like a painting, if you will.
Yeah, it does, and it's insane because the one thing I always go back to is the armor that the Kryptonians wear in Man of Steel. That still looks real. I didn't know that was not real until I bought the Blu-ray and then looked at the special features, and you saw that was not the only one. Feora's was real. Some of the women characters, I know. Christina, not Christina Rin, but yeah, I'm moving a blank on her name. She was in Army of the Dead too, man.
I know you're talking about, yeah, Christina's her name though.
No, not Christina Rin. Samantha Wynn.
Samantha Wynn. Yeah.
She
Samantha Wynn. Yeah.
She had the armor on too, but for the most part, the Kryptonian armor was not real, and I did not know that. And still to this day, I can watch that and just be like, "Oh, you DM the video? Oh, hold up, yeah, Samantha Wynn. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate. Hold up, Soup. Appreciate you, homie. Let me get that. Let me get that real quick.
Oh, you found the video?
Yeah, he DM'd it to me. Yeah. Here it is. Hold up. Let me bring this down. Hold up.
Right. Is it the whole thing or just that little moment?
No, it's just it's a minute long video, so it's gonna be man, what is it doing? All right, well, do this then. Bring this up. All right, here it is, man.
It's kind of like a Snyderverse related question, but
yeah.
Watchmen, I loved it. Casting was perfect. Casting for Justice League, Batman vs Superman, perfect. Like I don't know if you're familiar with Doomsday Clock, but I was wondering if that was like in your vision or if like what you think of it, and like was that ever gonna like come to like fruition eventually in the future?
Which one was Doomsday Clock?
It was like the crossover between Watchmen characters.
Yeah,
and,
was that the
DC.
Jeff Johns?
Yeah, Jeff
comic?
Johns.
Yeah, probably not.
Dang.
DJ.
Wow. Yeah.
We'll talk about that
Like
guy.
I said, probably not.
It's kind of like a Snyderverse like related question.
It's crazy because I know the thing is I think DJ and damn, I'm catching a blank on his name, but I think both of them had to come back when it came to like reshoots and stuff. Zach was the one there, obviously, and Totopoulos, he's a production designer. He probably wasn't there either, but I think that the two in the middle, they had to come back for that, if I'm not mistaken. So they probably know firsthand like the experience they had. Man, I'm about to watch that shit.
Is that the one Jeff Johns?
Yeah. He said, "Is it the one Jeff Johns?"
Like I saw Watchmen, I loved it. Casting was perfect. Casting for Justice League, Batman vs Superman, perfect. Like I don't know if you're familiar with Doomsday Clock, but I was wondering if that was like in your vision or if like what you think of it, and like was that ever gonna like come to like fruition eventually in the future?
Which one was Doomsday Clock?
It was like the crossover between Watchmen characters.
Yeah,
and,
was that the
DC.
Jeff Johns?
Yeah, Jeff
comic?
Johns. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
DJ.
Yo, Zach is looking like,
we don't talk about that guy.
Like I said, probably not.
Yeah, see that he's not gonna say it. He's a nice guy, so he's not gonna.
But he knows. He knows. I think he knows. But he's yeah. But he just said probably not. That's just hilarious. All right, so like I said on this stream, I'll be giving away 2 of the giveaways if you donated to AFSP for the links that they put out on like Vero and Twitter and all forms of social media. If you donated, certain amounts, you got entered to win certain prizes that they were doing. And let's get. So one of the prizes was a that I'm giving away is it's a signed autograph poster. I think it's a poster that we brought up on Ben's stream last night. That's sort of a poster that's kind of exclusive to the SnyderCon event, the Full Circle event. And
that poster's so good too.
It is, man. It is. It's a fire poster. So let's see where I'm at here. I hope I pronounce this person's name correctly because they sent it to me. I was like, oh, how do I pronounce this? Like I said, I don't know. But first person, Chiahua Lee, or is it Lee Chiahua, who donated on this little thing comes from the FSP website where you donate. So congratulations. Somebody will be getting with you in the next couple of days about where they need to send this poster. But congrats on you just won yourself a signed poster from the Full Circle event. So congrats on that. And like I said, if you're watching, congrats. If you're not, somebody at some point in time, somebody's going to get with this cat and find out the information of where they need to send his gift and things. But I think you might have to enter your address on FSP beforehand. But yeah, that's he said that's a hard no. Yeah, Zach is. He wasn't going. He just he let his boys do it. And like I said, I think those 2 cats had to. They might have came back for those reshoots and things that happened. So it might have been one of those situations where they know firsthand, like, what happened there or whatever. Let's see. Hey, what's up, man? Hunter Iggy, what's good? What's good? Joey, what up? DJ. Yo, how was it, Joey? Tell us. Joey was there. How was it when that happened? Like right in the audience when that mic drop happened. That's insane, man. That is absolutely insane. Let's see. See if somebody got some more. I want some more. See if I can get some more of that footage, man. I wish they put it up and it wouldn't be such a do you know him? Do you know him? If you do, tell him congratulations, man. Nice you. Yeah, so yeah, man. How's your weekend going, man? Besides the because mine is already, I can feel my nose right now. I might have to break screen for a second and blow my nose, you know what I'm saying? I've been having to do that for 2 weeks on my daily show. Is like literally cut the screen for about 15 seconds so I can blow my nose because it's just like, it's filling up. I can feel it right now.
Yeah, that's what that's what I had to do before hopping on. I was like, let me try to get my stuff straight because even my voice is a little bit off because of it. But all in all, man, great weekend, man. I've been jumping in between Twitter and Vero, just popping in and out with the QA and the other side of it, me being a horror fan, this time of year is called halfway to Halloween. So I've been just watching a whole bunch of Halloween stuff as well. So
yeah, I might ask you questions in a few, man, about because I did see you were there. That shit was fire. It was dope.
Oh yeah,
it was good. It was good. We might get to that in a little bit though. I'm gonna see what do you say right here? Oh no, but he said, bro, the room went nuts. It was incredible. Yeah, that was it was, man. I literally wasn't expecting that at all. And so yeah, I sure Mr. Johns might see that at some point in time. Let's see. Let me pull up this get this schedule for so I'm pretty much the final stream of the night for Full Circle, and then tomorrow things are gonna resume. And I think the times get me messed up, man, because it's like, it's 3 hours behind me. So like I'm trying to like remember if I want to say it in that certain time frame or whatnot. But hold on, let me go. Let's see.
Yeah, when are they starting tomorrow? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. See, day 2. No, that's let's see. I know the final stream tomorrow is the Nerd Queens, and I think that's I want to say 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Let's see if I got this. I know I got it somewhere on here because I just looked at it. I should have left that tab open too. Get up here. Where is it at? Is that it? No, that's the other one. Okay. Yeah, they put the ones out for all 3 days, and they look really similar. So it's kind of like, let's see, Friday schedule. Let's see. That's a Saturday schedule. All right, here we go. I'll bring that up right here. Sunday schedule. So I'm the final stream today. Move us here. And so tomorrow, Zack Snyder fans Malaysia at 9 p.m. Let's see, what's that? That's 6 a.m. Pacific time. So basically 9 a.m. Eastern time. And then Sci-Fi Center at 11. I think they meant 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Let's see. And then Zack Snyder's Justice League, they'll be screening that at 1 p.m. And after that's over, the movie's 4 hours. So there's that. And then 5:30 p.m. Is the Q&A that's supposed to be after that, which is 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then 7:30 Pacific is when the Nerd Queens will go on with their stream to sort of finish out. Then you got Los Jinetes de Snyder at 7:30 Pacific time as well. But I think that's sort of it's obviously it's like Spanish and stuff. But then they're going, what is that? 7 or 8? It's 10:30 Eastern time. All right, so that's gonna be a late night for everybody. See that saying it's gonna be a wrap. Yeah, what do you think, man? You think they're gonna show the Green Lantern scene? You think you're gonna show what's his name on there? If he gets it's let me ask you too as well, because we were talking about this yesterday. Like, so tomorrow, obviously we've seen the guests from Friday and Saturday. So tomorrow, who would? Yes, I know. Yes, and they will have Allison Crow. I love Allison on there. I might make it to that stream too as well. Hopefully. But so what guest would surprise you the most to show up tomorrow for Zack Snyder's Justice League? I know everybody knows mine. I think Ben Affleck, if he shows up, my mind will be blown, because Henry he's done some stuff with Zack before, as far as like when they announced the Zack Snyder's Justice League, the cut and stuff like that. But who would surprise you? Like, who would you be like, oh shit, like look who showed up?
Honestly, it would be Henry if he actually like showed up, because I mean, it's almost like it's Henry's done. I just would like to see him be there to just express his love for what was done in the Snyder Cut, since that was pretty much his last time out, honestly.
Yeah.
So he would surprise me though. Like him and Gal, those two would be the ones that be like, oh, they showed up, okay.
Yeah.
But everyone else, I kind of could see them coming. Like, honestly.
Yeah, because especially Gal is funny, because like she she had her cameo on Shazam, and she never mentioned anything about it, never tweeted about it, never put anything on social media about being out there. Yo, okay, Paulo's the chill, bro. Yo, yeah. I think Gal be a surprise for. Yeah, that's what people. But for me, Ben, man, because besides him being at like Comic-Con, I've never seen him do anything like that. So that's why I say Ben. But Gal, Matt. If the whole cast shows up, they out there looking like this right here, it's a wrap. That's a wrap for me and everybody else watching, because I'll probably just go ahead and pass out, man. I'll be done for
That's breaking the internet.
Yeah, it is. They're gonna get the picture, right? The picture. Say the Trinity. That's what I'm saying, man. All three of them on stage. They hadn't done that in years, man. It's been since like Comic-Con shows and things of that nature, man. The whole league, bro. Yeah, that's you talking about killing it, man. We don't talk about that guy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I wish we're thinking, okay, chill, bro. That's definitely not happening. But I am curious as to who they got to do the panel, because I know they had Sean O'Connell tonight, and they had the guy from the Art Center do it last night. So I'm wondering who's going to do the Q&A for tomorrow, man. That'd be. Let's see, Grayson would thank Atlanta, their whole league with Wayne. Yeah, Wayne T. Carr. Hey, I do think that both the Rays are going to be there, though. I think Ray Porter and Ray Fisher, Darkseid and Cyborg will be in the house tomorrow. As well. I think they will, because it's sort of like I hadn't really seen them say anything about it at all. Besides Ray, his voice was on like sort of the announcement when they announced the Full Circle event. So maybe that might be in the audience in the whole game turn. It's gonna be some of our people, man. They're gonna be there seeing that, and that's insane, man. That is insane.
I think he's definitely holding the stops for JL though. So that's the part that I'm most excited to see.
Yeah.
I think he's holding out.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of, man, what's give me something Justice when it came to Zack Snyder's Justice League, man. Some of the standout moments for you from that movie in particular, like what I'm saying, since like I'll probably be on the stream tomorrow, more than likely, but like so what's some of your thoughts, man? Like I said, favorite scenes, anything that just comes to mind, like as soon as you hear Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Man, that's literally one of my favorite movies ever made.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite comic book movies. Like the only reason why it's not number one is because The Dark Knight still to me is the pinnacle of comic book movies. But after that, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, 4 hours of just DC encyclopedia. That's what I call it. It's like a DC fans' wet dream. But favorite parts, of course, Flash running time back. That's a big moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's dope.
And I thing I love about that scene is it's handled with so much detail. It's not just Flash just turning back time. He's like rebuilding the whole world. As he's running back in time, and it's just like so much detail. His footsteps being the heartbeat of the earth, and so
yeah,
it's just a lot. That scene, I love Superman showing up to beat Steppenwolf's ass. I still think that is like one of the most iconic Superman moments for him to just drop down. And it's just this is how my mind works. I'm all about detail, right? So the whole movie, Steppenwolf is just like sending people flying with this, this axe. He's cutting people in half. So for Superman to show up and the thing just goes, he's like not impressed and just that and then he doesn't punch him, he Sparta kicks him. Like it's just
dude, he floats up and just
that is that scene, the scene when Ray plugs into the scout ship and you see the future happening with Darkseid taking over. Like I think incredible scene, the history lesson. For 5 minutes, we get all of that. Like, man.
Look, and it looks. Well, we already know Zach's gonna bring it. Like when it comes to visuals, if stuff's gonna look top notch. We already mentioned Man of Steel and that armor, that Kryptonian armor. That's like, as long as I've been watching movies for all these years, that's like one of the best pieces of VFX I've ever seen was the Kryptonian armor because it still looks so good, man. It fools everybody. June Lucas say, what? Rain T coming in showing the green. Yo, that'd be fire. Speed of Force. Come on, man. You just said that. That's that Flash scene, the music, everything that goes around that. And you literally can see like the Flash is like, it's almost like you've seen his power before in comic books and in the show, if you watched it, but Zach broke his.
You never seen it like that.
No, he broke it down. Like it literally slowed his power down. Let me show you detail by detail exactly how his thing works and the way he was building back time, like running back. And I like when he did a trailer breakdown before the movie came out a couple years ago. And when it came to that part of the trailer, he said, I'm not going to talk about that because he didn't want to tell. He wanted to
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that rumor back when the first Justice League dropped and people were talking about like what Zack Snyder's cut has in it. And I remember somebody saying that like, well, in Zack's cut, Darkseid and Steppenwolf succeed, they blow the world up, but Flash runs back in time. And I was like, there's no way possible that he shot that and we didn't and they didn't keep it. Like, no way, no. And then he posted the picture of it, and I was like, holy shit.
They did,
and then to see it.
Yeah, to see it happen. Like, man, that music, man, it's like it kills it.
And then the dialogue that goes along with it is just like, man.
Yep. It's the best of the best. Yeah, it's dope. The whole Cyborg story is beautiful. That has so many great scenes. Best comic movie. Yeah, it's good, man. It is absolutely good. She said, Rachel, imagine they showed the Zack Snyder Justice League with Green Lantern instead of Martian Manhunter, and the whole audience just goes mental and the clip is released.
If they do that, like I'm gonna need to buy that version of the movie.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that when it gets to that point in the movie, everybody who's in there is gonna have their phone out. They're gonna be like, "Yo," because I don't know if Zach would be able to release that clip if he does put it in there. I don't know if they'd be able to commercially release it as far as like clip it and put it on like YouTube or because of because that's the same reason why when Zach did the little green room stuff with Dave and them, like you couldn't actually play the movie or you couldn't hear the sound, is because it's still owned by another studio that they might have issue with it because they've had issue with things in the past. So, but everybody's going to, if that happens, I'm telling you, everybody in there's going to have their fucking phones out. They're going to be like, yo, if he shows Wayne T. Carr, that'd be dope, man. Or he might even, after the movie's over with, man, if Wayne T. shows up and he's in the Q&A, it might be a case where they like show that scene and just for everybody there. You know what I mean? So there could be something like that, which would be incredible.
Your favorite scenes. What about you?
Oh, the whole movie, man. There's a scene in particular when the title card comes up, when it's kind of camera's kind of going over Cyborg's back. He's sitting at the kitchen table, and it just says like right here on the side of it says Zack Snyder Justice League. Man, that shit is dope. It's so different from what happened in the theatrical cut as far as the way we're introduced to Cyborg, and you know what I'm saying? Like in that movie compared to this one. Nana, what's up? It's okay. It's also when I need to see for tomorrow. Hey, Nana, get you some rest. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you for inviting me to put this stream on and be involved. Take it easy. See you tomorrow. Let's see. Spider-Man had a question for you, man. He says, I think Eisenberg's Lex is the most accurate on screen, even more so than Clancy Brown. Do you tend to agree?
To my Lex's
Eisenberg's Lex? Yeah.
I mean, to me, yeah, especially when you take into consideration the version that Zach was making. And I remember I had a friend who I was talking to, again, when BVS came out, man, I was like a BVS warrior. I was like disputing everyone, like, no, you're wrong, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I fell back today because I'm like, I can't, but back then, no kids, none of that. And a friend of mine, he was like, I didn't like his version of it. I'm like, but do you know where it comes from? They're like, are you aware of like where this version comes from? And then I showed him this, I showed him the birthright version, with the long hair and everything. Same picture I showed to him, holding the thing, and he kind of was just like, oh shit. And I'm like, well, that's the version that we're talking about. Like this is like Superman. This is a version of the character before he is who we know who he is. And I'm like, he accomplished, like he won. Like, I don't think people realize that. Like he actually, as the villain, won. He got Superman to be killed, and that was his main goal. So I do agree for that version of what they were trying to portray, for sure. And especially again, just knowing how these 5 movies were supposed to be, you can see that there's room to grow within that Lex and all the characters. And I think we eventually would have gotten the mainstream version, but that version, yeah, I think it was brilliant, especially like his dialogue. Like, his dialogue was crazy in BVS. So.
Yeah. Oh, the dude that, and I also think when it comes to Zack Snyder's Justice League too, the dialogue between Batman and Joker and the nightmare, the sort of at the end of the movie, that's some of the best I've ever seen. Like I could see that being in a graphic novel and you just reading the back and forth between them. It's incredible. And a lot of Jared Leto stuff was sort of he came up with it on his own, So I think that's Landon says, hey, you're all right, Landon. There's new management over at WB. They might say, yeah, go ahead, throw Wayne T. Carr in there, man. Show that off. They might not care, man, because I mean it is. Let's see.
I mean, Zach said that they've been nothing but gracious and cool about everything. So
yeah, he did. So there's the it could happen. It could happen, man. It could happen. That's. I didn't even think about that till just now, and appreciate that because I would have. Damn, I'm thinking about that. You guys catch what Simon said? He doesn't want to say exactly what happens to Robin. Yeah, he did. So basically, you saw that. So basically, for all y'all who watching, if you didn't see that in the Q&A, somebody asked him about could he sort of explain the story of how, because it's alluded to in and obviously in BVS and Suicide Squad as well, just that Joker killed Robin. And Zach was like, obviously Joker knows that the best way to hurt Batman is kill Robin. You know what I mean? I mean, Batman's parents already did. He got doesn't have kids and did his version of Batman anyway. So like the best way to do it is to kill Robin, right? Hurt Robin, and that would be the best way to sort of hurt Batman. And he didn't want to tell. Zach was like, I don't want to give the secret away because he said it sort of like, and I thought to myself when he said, I was like, oh man, they about to go nuts now because the way he put it sort of sounded like he's going to continue, you know, like the Snyderverse is getting restored and all of this crazy stuff. But he knows how to do it. Zach knows how to word the stuff, but he didn't want to give away exactly how. And he just said that, like, as you could see, like there's some burned stuff on the Robin suit and things of that nature. But he didn't want to say. He said, I'm saving that. So who knows, man? That's insane. That's Zach put in the comic book or something. I don't care what format it's in. I just want to see. You know what I mean? I just want to read it and see what.
That's what I want. I want that too. Just put it in the comic book. Like get Jim Lee to draw it, or somebody with who has that legendary style of artwork, and just put it in the book, and I'll buy it. Like I'll buy it, man.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. I do remember when he said that Justice Holly. Yeah, he is. Also, man, it's also like it's actually for our time, man. It's like I pretty much loved every iteration of Lex Luthor live action and in the books that I've actually read. It's a Superman, pretty much Superman's. It's like his ultimate villain because he doesn't have any powers and he's a regular dude, but he has tons of money and he has like the means in which to sort of make problems for Superman. So like, I think Jesse's Lex, or the way that Chris Terrio and them wrote Lex, was for him to be sort of he's a it's how I'd imagine a young Lex would be in like the the 2000 teens or whatever, like a mogul, social media sort of guy, sort of like the guy who made Facebook or you know what I'm saying, sort of like that. And the spin that they put on him, it's great, man. It's great. And I was hoping that we would get to see that sort of thing play out over a couple more movies, in which case we didn't. So you know what I'm saying. So all we got was what happened in BVS, and I don't know. It's a thing where it's like when he starts talking about like people who wanted more explanation when Lex gives his speech to Superman on top of the LexCorp place, and it's like with these two characters have such a history, like in all mediums, it's almost like like I don't need an explanation for why he dislikes Superman. A lot of people's like, well, that doesn't tell me why he doesn't like him and stuff. I was like, what? You need an explanation? You don't know that Lex Luthor and Superman have been like at it like this for decades in the books and stuff like that. So that's when it comes to like his version of Lex, man. It's such a different turn, and it works so well for the time that it came out.
Excuse me. On top of that, people say what's the explanation? I think the explanation was given on the rooftop. Like he like it's pretty clear. Lex has a god complex. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like he literally says it. He was like, when Daddy's fish for Abomination rained down on me, no magic man in the sky came and saved me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's his whole beef is that I don't think that you're a false god. Like, and I think that's why BVS works for me so much and why I love it, because I don't have a god complex. Let me not clear that up. But
yeah.
But literally all the questions Lex is asking about Superman is stuff that I've always asked myself about Superman, and it's kind of always make me like look at him weird. I'm like, how do people trust this guy Superman who can literally do anything? Mm-hmm. Like he can fly around the world, pick up buildings. How do you just trust a guy with such godlike powers without any type of reservations? Like, but people are scared of Spider-Man, or they're just scared of Batman. I can see why, but they're scared of like superheroes, like dressed in these red and yellow costumes. But when it comes to Superman, nobody cares and nobody considers him a threat. And this movie answered that for me. Like, it was like, there are people who consider him to be a threat because he can do anything. And I think tackling that aspect worked for me.
Yeah. Now I feel you, man. 1000%. That's a good one. Real quick coming in, we got Drogo on the stream. What up, Drogo?
Hey Anthony, how you doing? Thanks for inviting me in. Sorry I came in late. I had to do some photography work. But Yeah, what have we been talking about so far?
we just
I
been
did
talking-
watch the end of what they were talking of what Zach and everyone else was talking about on stage, like
No, you
and,
saw the Q&A?
dissing Chef Johns. Yeah,
Yeah, that was. We're gonna watch it again a little because it's such an insane.
learning
moment that happened.
Ares, learning that Ares made the scout ship crash.
Oh.
That was right. That was
Yeah.
insane. Hi,
Yeah,
Rap Nerd. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Hey, Drogo, Rattler, Drogo. But yeah, no, that also now that you just mentioned that in particular was he was like he said what did he say? He was like we were working with the idea of Zeus being like Kryptonian. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
what?
I was like, yeah, that felt like a bit too strange to me. Like I was like, can you really do that? Like or something? Like I need a good explanation about that. Like something about that.
Yeah, no, but I think just the idea of it is insane. But that's what Zach when he's doing this stuff, like the ideas they come up with, and it's funny you see that like a lot of the stuff that they didn't even make it into some of his movies, and it just because they just didn't put it in there. Like when you hear his ideas at times, it's just like a bunch of it is just like, oh shit! Like you guys were literally talking about doing stuff like this, and it's crazy, man. But yeah, no, with the idea that Zeus crashed the scout ship and that's how it got frozen in the ice, bro. Can you imagine?
I think it wasn't it Ares? I think he said Ares was the one that did it.
Yeah, Ares. My bad, Ares. I said Ares. Dude, what y'all think about that? Like, just imagine if he actually did that. I mean, because there's always people out there who hate when he does these grand gestures in his movies, and you're like, hey, people get mad. Like, oh, that would never happen. How you know? Have you? It's almost like people have never picked up a comic book arc.
Yeah.
Like
like Ares wouldn't cause chaos. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, he's the god of war.
Yeah.
But it's just like
God of War.
say for instance, just like Watchmen. When Watchmen was first released in the comic books, it was like separate issues. And then they put the graphic novel out there. That's a run, sort of. I mean, it's obviously, characters created just for that book, but there's so many runs. Kingdom Come, like they just come off, you know what I mean? And it's like people have never. That's what Zach's 5 movies were going to be, is sort of like a side story. You know what I mean? Off the main path. It was going to be like just his story of his Justice League story, and
what are your thoughts about like did Zach ever answer like who was in the open pod or?
Nah, he ain't answering that. Last night they was asking him. He ain't answering.
He's still
We'll
answering.
ever get an answer.
Nah, he ain't answered that, man. It's crazy.
I think he did say that in the prequel comic wasn't it supposed to be Supergirl that was in there?
See, that's
yeah, that's a bit debatable if that is if that is canon. Like, who cares what Yoda's species is? I want to know who was in that pod. That's what I want.
Yeah. Nah, he and it's crazy because I didn't read that book until after I saw Man of Steel. And I saw that and I was like, yo. And then people like it's sort of you have to Google it. It's hard to sort of find that book, that prequel comic, but when you do, and it's and it's there, and you see because wait a minute, there's a fight on the ship between I'm trying to remember
Kara and Dev and someone named Dev M.
Yeah,
I think Devin.
Yes, and
Not
so
Devin,
that they
but
fight,
Devin.
and you don't know who wins that hand-to-hand combat, and then you see one of them in the shadow. It shows like the ship and a shadow sort of walking away from it. So it's never said like who actually survived that fight or whatever.
And what do you think of like of that person? If it is to be that Kara or whoever that is, like to be like who joins the Amazons, because that was a big debate online. Like people saying, "Oh, Zach doesn't understand the mythology." I'm like, oh my god,
Can the man do his?
Yeah,
He
like
said
yeah,
Zach-
I get it's not ideal, but like it's not like it's gonna erase everything Wonder Woman is. Like, relax.
And there he goes. Dev M is his name. Okay, he says Zach said that Zeus might have been the missing Kryptonian, bruh, from the ship.
Really?
Right?
Well, see, he's waiting for that restoration.
So he's Zach's playing with this, man.
Yeah.
Playing with this, man. Because I swear I've heard him say that was Supergirl. And I remember somebody asked him, like, okay, is Supergirl in any of the movies? And he said that she's in BVS. And they were like, really? He's like, yeah, it's like right in front of your face. She's like right there. You see her. And I'm just like,
What?
like he said that before.
Yo,
And
Zach,
I was like, who?
yeah, he is insane. All right, so hold up, y'all give me a second, man, because I just got hit up with
Another theory I heard was maybe the person who was in the open pod was taken by Darkseid and is now one of the female Furies. That's what Young Justice did at like the end of season 4, was like introduce Supergirl as a female Fury, but I don't know if
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know if they're going to continue that show. They better.
I know, yeah. It's insane. All right, I'm trying to. They just hit me up with like I said on this stream, I'm doing some giveaways that if you donate to FSP, obviously there's the signed posters. There was the Superman pod ship that got given away last night, and then for this one, there's 2 Batmobiles. All right, I haven't given either one of them away yet. I got a signed poster I gave away just a little bit ago, and I'll go over the winner of that. But they just hit me with another one. So y'all give me just a second, man. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want. Just let me get this set up so I can make sure I got the person name correct that I can get on here. Let's see. Superman Apocalypse is tight. That's dope.
Yeah, that's a good one. I just recently watched that like last year, I think.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I saw it on the plane. Like when I'll go.
People's minds blowing everywhere. They are. Yeah.
The timeline on Twitter was nuts. Holy crap!
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, no, it I'm pretty sure it's done blown up all over the place. Give me just a second. Okay, we drive this over with.
Especially what he said earlier. He didn't want to spoil anything for what could be. I was like, oh.
Yeah, man. And then he quickly said, but probably won't be anything. But you know what I mean? Like he he says that, and he's like, oh, let me correct myself real quick, but also still like sort of leave it open for Here's a second. Okay, I got it. All right, let me get this up
because like when Zach mentioned, Zeus or no Ares may have shot down the scout ship, it just reminded me of that thought of in the destroyed moon on Krypton and Man of Steel, there's the destroyed moon, and like maybe, and my thought was, did Darkseid and the real Doomsday fight there and caused all that destruction? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would.
So much world building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
he's connecting the world together. That's what I like.
When he was on with when he was back in the green room with Rebecca, and they were talking about that he went over it again. He did say again about the moon that you see in the background that's sort of damaged back there. That again, he said Doomsday did it. So, or he said the original Doomsday did it. So all right, so real quick, I'm gonna do another giveaway. This is for the Batmobile. It's what is it called? The Ultimate Batmobile, and I think it comes with like a Batman figure, and it's the little plate that the display plate is Zack Snyder's gonna sign it. I think he signed them last night. I saw some pictures of that as well. So the next winner that donate, Carrie Vanderberg. Carrie, what's good, homie? You just won.
Oh yeah.
And so he just won the it's one of those Batmobiles where Zach signed a little plate on it. So congrats, Carrie. If you're watching, Carrie might be there if I'm not mistaken. Nah, Carrie goes to Comic-Con a lot. He still might be there though. So if you're watching, Carrie, congrats. If not, you'll be receiving some information from somebody along the lines in the next day or two that you won this Batmobile signed by Zack Snyder, man. Congrats once again. Jason Moore. Where? What are you talking about, Shimon, man? Wait, are you talking about the Justice League? He got
okay. I was going to say, whoa, what?
Yeah. No, I was like,
he just shows up. Shows up like,
yeah, just going.
True. He gets hyped about everything, I swear.
He does. I take his word with a grain of salt because he's like the hype machine. Right?
Yeah, he is.
He's being paid for it. I don't care.
Yeah, Carrie Vanderberg with the dub, man. He caught that dub just then, man. Congrats, Carrie. Yes, everybody congratulate. Yeah. So again, Carrie, if you're watching, they'll be in touch with you in the next few days and to find out where to send this, and so that they'll be hooking you up. All right. So I'm gonna pull up. Let me see if I can get this over here. some of yesterday's. This is when Dave was on the backstage, sort of watching Man of Steel with Zach and some of the stuff that they were talking about there. If I can get this to sort of work. I think the Vero page is getting a lot of traffic right now. People probably looking for that stream that they just did tonight. It's kind of, let's see. Nope. Do this. That one ain't working either. Let's see.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, I feel you.
Allergies.
I feel you, man. It's been a it's been a long. Let's see. Did she put the whole thing on? Oh, that was last night though. That was like, hold on, let's see. Oh yeah, Lady J was up in there last night.
Yeah. I thought I recognized her voice. Like,
yeah. I think she asked a couple questions a day too, man. That were pretty off the chain. Just as far as like somebody was in there asking some really long, like really informative questions. I was like, yo, is they gonna answer that, man? Say that the Vero live stream was freezing up on you. Yeah, I feel you. It was mine was working pretty good, but it just, I think last night that when they did the backstage, the green room stuff, they were only able to get two back there, Steven and Dave. I think this thing's getting a lot of traffic right now.
like yesterday when the first stream was happening, it was at the worst time possible. I was at tutoring and I could not concentrate on my work. I was like, oh my God, I was just I was just swiping back on Twitter, looking at and then like when I was walking home, I was watching the live stream on my phone and it may have been on the street and yeah.
I got a question for y'all. All right, so where were y'all when the announcement of the Snyder Cut being released on Vero? Where were y'all at, and what did y'all do?
There's video of me. It's on my YouTube channel. It's way back though. It's like years ago. But for me personally, I was watching it. I happened to be off work that day, and funny shit though, like Vero wasn't as like at that point in time, Vero didn't have a desktop app, so it was all like literally you had to either use your phone or if you had a tablet that might work. But I think for that in particular, they had it where you can like click on a link that Zach tweeted out and you could bring it up on your laptop, but it was a Vero feed, but it wasn't Vero. So it was, but I know that as soon as he was saying like, yo, so will I have this here? I have this, mine froze and I had to restart the Vero thing on there. And by the time it restarted, he had already flipped the camera around and everybody was already going nuts, with the announcement that it was coming out. You know what I'm saying? So that for me, I was still crunk. I was still excited, but I was like, oh, I missed the actual, the actual moment because I was filming myself watching it. So I sort of missed the actual reaction to it because by the time I got it refreshed, all I could hear was everybody who was on that panel already losing their minds about it. And I was like, oh shit, what happened? I was like, oh man, I missed it. I missed the announcement, man. But and then after that, it was just, the rest is as they say, is history. It's insane.
Well, where was I think it was like in 2020, like mid 2020. I wasn't like in the fandom that much, like at all. Like I didn't really use Twitter at all. I just so like I woke up and like because it happened overnight while we're in the future and it just and then I saw on Instagram the Snyder Cut was released. I was like, oh, I mean, no, not released, is announced, and so that'd be wild if it was released that day. But like, Jesus Christ. But I saw it and I was like, wow, because I didn't think it would ever come out. Like I knew it existed, but I just didn't think it would come out. And people are gonna clip this saying he's a traitor.
Nah, dude, you'd be surprised how many people like it. For me, like I always had the belief in it, but it was just like, man, if it could. Like the things that need to take place for that to be released, it was almost like I never was on ever said it's never happening. There's just no way. But I was always like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have a little feel like, man, for that to happen, it would take a lot of this and that. And as far as what was there that already existed, I had no doubt in my mind Zach had filmed all that shit just because I had seen him talk before about certain things he wanted to do, and they wouldn't let him do it. I was like, but I know Zach, you know, just the same thing, the way he designed Superman's suit so that they could change it to black in post. Like, all of that is incredible. They said, no, he can't wear the black suit in there. He's like, okay, well, I'll just make the suit in a way that it's very easy to sort of change the color of it for if I'm ever given the opportunity to change the color. So where was you at, man, when you heard about it, man?
I was just
in-
right.
Oh, I'm talking to Jason, my bad.
Okay,
Jason.
yeah, go on, yeah.
I was in a grocery store.
Oh,
Literally, with 2020, going to the grocery store, I'm like, and I have it on my phone and my headphones, and I'm just listening to the whole time and answering questions. And, you know, they spent a little time kind of like playing around, like it wasn't going to come out. Like Debbie was even like, you know, we wanted to take these characters to this level, and just sad we couldn't do it. And I'll never forget, Henry was like, you should show it. And I was just like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, wait. And Zach was like, what? He's like, I reckon you should show it.
Yeah.
And he's like the movie? He's like, well, I mean, I don't have it here, but what I do have. And I was just like, oh shit. And I was like, oh shit.
Well, he said that the thing doesn't exist, but and I was like, bro, what is? And then, like I said, as soon as he went to reach to flip the screen, man, the camera that I was like,
yeah,
mine froze up. But what I was like, whoa!
You could see like the reflection in his glasses.
Yeah, somebody just said that in here. There's a reflection in his glass. Yeah, I remember seeing that too. Yeah.
No lie, like you know that scene in Birds of Prey when Harley Quinn and Cass are like running through the aisle with the grocery cart in Birds of Prey.
Oh god!
Yeah, I literally did that when they announced it. Like I was just like,
yeah. I gotta go. Yeah, that definitely melted. It melted the internet for like 24 straight hours because it was like a combination of, you know, the excitement from people like us who sort of had this like belief or whatever and like wanted it really bad, and then it was the reaction from people who just said, "Oh, that's never happened." Like, you know, like that's never like people on Collider and things of that nature who were just like, it's never gonna happen. And then so,
you know, what would be better if after the announcement they said I was wrong. Like that's
that's what there's a couple people I don't want to name them because you know what I'm saying, but there's a couple people that I used to watch that they refuse to admit when they're wrong. One person in particular said Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, she could never hold her own solo Wonder Woman movie. And guess what? We got two of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just
one
like,
that we talk about.
Well, yeah, but still, she's yeah, I get what you're saying, but she still got two movies. Like, you never came out and said I was wrong about that. The dude did. So I was like, yeah, I can't fuck with it no more. It's one of those things where like. And a lot of people did admit they were wrong. There's a lot of people out there who came out and just said, yo, I was wrong about that. I apologize. Let's go fucking Snyder cut. You know what I mean? So that's some exciting stuff, man. That is that's probably, you know, obviously you have days that you'll never forget for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids or whatever, or things of that nature. But that's like, as far as being in the fandom and the things that I'm a huge fan of, comic book movies and things like that. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that
internet moment.
Yeah,
one of the internet moments I'm gonna
like
forever.
A few days before the Snyder Cut came out, there was just so much hype leading up to it. Like Anthony, I was like a few months ago, I was like rewatching like the earliest episodes of World's Finest, and like you, Meg, Joey were just so excited about it. And I was like, oh god, take me back to this time.
Yeah, it actually obviously, like the fandom has gotten kind of broken as far as since the release of it. Yeah. But I think at that point in time, everybody was so unified and so excited and so happy that we were getting this thing. That it would be good, you know, to just to have those moments that led up, like, you know what I'm saying, once the cut it was announced, it came out a little bit less than a year later, and that those months that I remember, that's because I wasn't even live streaming when the cut was announced. I didn't start live streaming until like, a couple months after it got announced. It got announced in May of 2020, and I think I started live streaming right around the time of the first Justice Con. And yeah, man, it was a time, man. It was a time.
There was a time.
Yeah, it was a time. Nine for life. What up? What up? What up? What up? Not too much flash for that announcement. Yeah, I remember that. Never forget. What up? What up? What up, man? Yeah. So let's see if hopefully this will play. Let's see if they'll play. Let's go watch a little bit of this. It seems like it's play. Let's see. This is last night when Dave was backstage with Zach, and they were talking a little bit about watching. They were watching Man of Steel.
Water bottle. I could literally just.
Yeah, person weighs the same as a what?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of calculations. And then what's his? I can't remember his name. Chris
Maloney.
Yeah, Maloney. Yeah.
Yo, Zach was putting down the drinks last night, bro.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, he had like so many drinks. Like at the end, he looked drunk.
He
as
like
hell.
the last one when he goes like, where do I?
He looked like he was feeling good, honestly.
Yeah,
You know,
he
it's
gets
like-
her a little bit.
Yeah, he gets his little zinger right there.
He does touche her,
Yeah.
but it's pretty
I
great.
love saying yeah a
Of course,
lot.
this guy was in Watchmen, right?
Yeah.
This guy.
That guy right
He's
there.
the Mars guy.
Okay.
Remember when he's like, "Where's Dr. Manhattan?
Uh-huh.
Mars." He's the guy that comes and says,
Oh, okay.
And so, and that's why we have Mars on a screensaver later.
Ah, little Easter egg right
yeah, there's
there.
a bit of an
Yeah,
Easter
I
egg.
like that.
Whoa, what?
It's
Really?
in the scene.
It's somewhere on the screen.
It's later on. It's when they come
okay.
back when he's asleep. You know, when he's got his feet up
Uh-huh.
and he runs outside.
And it has Mars on the
It has
wow.
Mars. Yeah, that was a Watchmen homage.
That's awesome. I love that.
Because we shot that movie, you know. Oh, look, there he goes again.
Yeah.
She's really having a lot of run-ins with Clark.
Yeah, and she has no idea. No idea.
Yeah, there's a bucket in the corner.
Yeah, yeah, I love that line. It's a bucket in the corner, so you
Yeah.
got his in right there.
Rude.
And she's just like, okay, I'll give that to you.
And there's a little bit of a Nikon commercial here.
A little bit.
I remember
a little bit.
Nikon, like, I don't remember whether they gave us cameras or not, but I kind of was feeling
I always thought that part. They had the Nikon like framed perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a nice camera too.
Yeah.
She always uses the same
Where
camera.
is he? He's like over there somewhere, right?
She's going to zoom in on
Yeah.
him. Wait, what's that?
Yeah, he was like over, to the right. Yeah, to the right.
Yeah, there he is.
Just chilling.
Just walking.
You know, walking with a like, long sleeve Henley.
Yeah, he's got a Henley on. By the way, it was cold for Henley because
I'm
she's like,
sure it
what is
was.
going on with this guy? We built this set. This was a cool set because it
Yeah.
had this like, it had this little ledge on it,
Uh-huh.
and like, look at it's a little hairy down in the ocean there.
Uh-huh.
But it was fun. You know, it's always fun to have like a weirdo, like cliff set inside of like the stage, like
That
that,
right
like
there.
that. You know, because there's a camera in the crane, and then into that little tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
You know that
Good shot.
he bored with his X-ray with his.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
So he just
That's why
okay.
it's perfectly round. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
And then of course we
Oh,
see
here he
that
comes,
right
yeah.
there. I love
Yeah,
that
yeah, here he
shot.
comes.
That's such a cool shot right
So he's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
And Henry always like that. Like he always got a little like
there. Yeah, like a little
bit
head
of,
rush.
Like, a, wow, ow.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
my,
I can't
my
just
eyes
do
burn.
that constantly.
It'd be funny if he was like.
I remember this
wipe
doodle. This
up
is like
tears.
one of the early doodles I did, and I always loved that Alex used that like super like weirdo Art Nouveau like
Uh-huh.
style for the dropships and stuff.
really makes
for the Kryptonian like
Makes it
design.
very alien-like.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
cool.
Yeah. Walking through.
Yeah. Very like.
You know, I've seen Man of Steel so many times, I can kind of like picture what scenes they're talking about.
And then we get our first. We hear Carla Gugino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think we heard Carla
Probably on
in
Krypton, right? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, she's of course, fantastic.
Oh my God,
She's
the
great.
best. I love Carla.
Mhm.
Anything with
I bet y'all do. Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. That's honestly, man, there ain't no directors out there doing that, man. No, Cameron, Spielberg, whatever you want to, anybody's favorite director. I've never seen, one of them have a weekend where they show a few of their films and sit with an audience of their fans and just have them ask questions, man. It's insane to like see him do like put aside 72 hours just to do this with the fans. And it's because the first one happened before. The first one happened like a year before the announcement. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the first one happened. So it was like he just did that. You know what I mean? And it's Zach's such a cool individual, man. Hopefully one day I get to thank him, shake his hand or whatever. Hasn't happened as of yet, but I hope that happens at some point in time. But yeah, man, it's
You better come to Australia.
Oh yeah, you think
Just...
might be scared of spiders, bro. Might be scared of...
Man, there's no spiders here. I just gotta. Oh crap! Hold up, my kangaroo is just doing something.
Kangaroo, yeah. Bro, there was hold up, man. I gotta bring up Steven because we had some laughs at Steven's shoes last night, bro.
Oh my god, his shoes! Jesus Christ!
Hey, I've seen when we went to Michigan for just recently for Watchmen. And before when I had met him for what was watching? Was it BVS? Yeah, it's BVS. He had those like in I've seen him in real life. I was like, yo, but
I'm a big fan of Big Sound. I always like it.
Ben tweeted out one of those.
You know,
yo, what up?
What
up, Venom? What's good?
With, really
Venom.
pretty intense and immersive soundscapes in the movies. So we always endeavor to, whenever we can, depending on the sequence, of course. Sometimes music drives these action sequences, sometimes sound effects, depending on what. Yeah, here's the train that we had in there. It's like that. But that's really the sort of personality of the scene comes across. I think in a lot of ways.
That's exactly what he got in Air Force Steven, bro.
Like you don't know what to. By the way, this Cape shot, I was puppeting that Cape shot. It was me laying on the side with like my.
It's very good puppetry.
Basically, just waving it in front of the lens. Cape. Yeah, obviously, I'm a big fan of like intense sound effects.
Yeah, well, it's so huge for the atmosphere. Like you can, it's establishes a level of gravitas that.
That's the weight. Mm-hmm. It's literally, I think in this.
It looks like the Big Lebowski if he went to college.
I was like, I wouldn't want everything to feel heavy.
Well, that's such a big part of what you get with Zimmer and Hulkenberg. Also with they obviously there's great music, but also there's an ambient quality to a lot of their stuff that outside of just the like the actual score, which I know on Army of the Dead. Junkie XL did a lot of that too, where there's just a lot of you realize like, oh wait, that's actually the soundtrack that I'm hearing. That's not just it's a rumble.
Is that what
correct?
Alejandro, that's
not necessarily.
I won't be surprised.
A melody or a song.
All right, we'll put it down for now. See if I can find. I'm trying to look for when he was answering some of the questions last night.
The panel
brought up Robin. Like someone brought up Robin, and I'm like, oh, can you please answer that? And I'm like, and he didn't. Of course, he's not going to answer that one.
Nah, and just like we were talking about earlier, the way he sort of bounced around it when it comes to, because he was saying that sort of alluding to the fact that story could be told at a later time, but then instantly like roping that shit back in, like whoa, I said too fucking much. Like,
and then someone asked like a question to Hal Jordan about Hal Jordan.
I didn't hear that. They that's a possibility. I was in and out of here for a little bit of it, but like once I sat down in here, probably about for the last like 40 minutes of it. That's when I heard that insane shit that we had just watched a while ago. Let's see. Trying to find some of this coverage. Jesus Christ. Oh, the homie Dave. All right, hold on. Let me. I don't know. Let's see. I'm bringing this tweet up right here. I'm bringing this tweet up because Dave just put it up. Ohio Dave just put it up there. He says, somebody put this. He says more epic moment. Hashtag full circle. He says, was it wake the fuck up or DJ mic drop and walk off? Oh, if y'all ain't familiar, the wake the fuck up came when somebody,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, wake the fuck up was when somebody, he said that somebody was talking to, he had made BBS, and obviously we know Batman was murking cats before he sort of saw the light at the end of the tunnel, like at the end of the movie when he like changed his thing. But you know, he was in a certain place in his life where he was just murking cats. And he said that somebody took him and say, hey man, Batman just killed a guy. And he was like, yeah, well, wake the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
you're living in a dream world.
Yes, you're living it. Yeah, like that is not that big a deal. Like, you know, and that is one of the things about BBS that drove me insane. People really lost their mind about Batman killing. I was like, well, if you understand what the story of the Batman that is in this movie is dealing with, he has mental health issues. He's got PTSD. He's like in a certain place in his life where he's threw those rules out the window.
Doesn't give a damn at all.
Yeah,
and yet they don't complain when they don't complain where Keaton does it or Bale.
No, that's the other thing is that he's done it before, so of course it's
but it's because man, Zach directed the movie, so of course they're gonna do that.
Yeah, this is that's a good question. I still like wake the fuck up. I'm voting for people saying
wake the fuck up is
people they voted for the mic drop because I think it's still fresh on their minds how bad, but wake the fuck up was so bad because it was cool because after he did that the next day all of these like YouTubers and stuff that hated the fact that Batman killed in his movie got so mad about that. It's because it was almost like I think a lot of people expected Zach to apologize for having his Batman killed. He was like, "No, I'm not going to do that. Wake the fuck up. We live in the 2020s, bro. Like times they are changing. So it's like that sort of thing when it came to that. So yeah,
it's all about story, man. Like it's just part of what the story is going through. Like it's not like it was done to even feel good. Like when Batman's killing people, you're kind of watching like, whoa, like,
like
what the hell is he doing?
Yeah,
it's not like Batman's killing people. You're like, whoa, kill him. You know,
exactly. The Batman's in a certain place. You understand that when you watch it, and so it's somebody said. Somebody was like said it might be recency bias. He said, but the DJ mic drop was too good. It was dope, man. That was something I was not expecting, but so satisfying to witness. Yeah, man. It's shouts out to Ohio Dave, homie. I voted for one, but that's after. We should revisit that in about 6 months, man. We'll come back and say, hey, which one was better? Because they both hit on a certain level that was just killing it, man. Paulo. Yes, he did. He literally like put was it in Batman Returns? Yeah, he put
a bomb on somebody, kicked him in the ditch.
Bomb in their waistbands and he pushed him
down.
They
smiled.
A manhole and he blew up.
But he lit a guy on fire too with his boosters. Like when he sped off, he lit one of the clowns on fire.
Yeah. Facts, baby. Yo, man. We are. Oh, which one? Which one you talking about? Wake the fuck up. Hold up. Give me a second. See if I can find. See if I can find that. I used to have it, man. I don't know. Let's see. Y'all give me a second, man. See if I can find.
It'll pop up quick if you type it in YouTube. Zack Snyder.
Hold up. Phil Barker just met Zach. Holy shit.
Oh, what's he got? What's he got
with him? You just took a photo with him. Just check out his recent photo. Holy shit. God damn it. Why is everyone... And Raya met Zach yesterday. I'm like, God damn it.
Hey, man, they're there.
I am beyond jealous. Holy crap.
Yeah, hold on. Let me break this up. So this is Phil, the homie Phil. You know, he's always on Four Nerds with us. A shit good dude. Comes to the show like he met him right here. And I was actual security back there.
You'll find a picture.
Is that Nicotino?
Nah. We're in the background.
Yeah, in the background.
No, Andre won't be there until tomorrow, man. He's Oh, he's grimy. Y'all grimy. I ain't. Republic, your favorite Zack Snyder Justice League moment. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Look, the mic drop was just heard across the world. Yo.
Across the world.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about that's not just stream Q&A. So this is some information right here. If you looking forward for tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time is when the Q&A start. So the movie starts at like 1. Obviously, it's 4 hours. So DJ dropped the mic and left when they mentioned Jeff John. This man is a motherfucking yo. It was dope. It was dope. Like I said, man, it's dope. We're gonna watch that before we wrap up. If you watch, you know that it was the mic drop moment from DJ.
So, question. 'Cause I haven't watched the stream fully, like while the movie's playing. So, do you hear him commentating while the movie's playing on Vero when you click the event, or is it just
no?
for the panel?
It's just so the way we just saw him backstage with Dave and Steven, that's what he did. He did it for 4 different people for BBS. So he won't be able to do it tomorrow because the IMAX movie theater that they're watching Zack Snyder's Justice League in, there's no place for them to do that. So you know what I'm saying? So at the Art Center though, where they had Man of Steel and BBS, he obviously went to college there, like he studied there. So there's rooms backstage where he brought the people back there. So I think he had, I know he had Rhea, Scott was back there. I saw Rebecca from I think the Supergirl podcast, and I can't remember who else was back there with him. It might have just been them 3 if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah,
yeah. And so that's what he did, as opposed to because the last time he did the Snyder Con, the only thing he could do was Star Wars.
What is that shit?
Yeah. This couple cool pictures they took tonight. Let's see. These 2 right here. Her Jessica, I can't remember his name at the moment, but they work with AFSP. Every event for AFSP I've ever been to, they're both there and they both fucking kill it, man. It's always an awesome thing to see. But these are just some of the pictures they took of the panel tonight. TJ literally I dropped it on him, but I can't remember what else said before that. Let's see. This is Rebecca right here, back there. Rebecca Johnson, that's her name. That was back there with Supergirl Radio, back there with Zach before they started. That dude's a cool ass artist. Here it is again, bro. We don't talk about that. Yo, that's insane. Yeah, a million mic drops. Yo, Andre in the club drinking Patron and dry martinis. That's what Andre drank. Yeah, that was Ray and her brother. Yo, that was
her brother. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fear Jason met Ray, so jealous. Fear Jason. Yeah, no, yeah. I seen pictures. Yeah, yo, Jason's chilling with him, man. He's having the time of his life right now. It's Axel. It's not Dwayne Johnson. Relax, bro. Yeah, look. It's not like he chased a penguin down the highway killing his civilians. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. It's almost no other iteration of Batman gets scrutinized for the loss of life more than Batfleck. Like, you know what I'm saying? More than Zach's version. So that's ridiculous. But
Fear Jason just met Zach.
Oh, he did too. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm bringing up. I'm gonna bring up those real quick, and we'll probably wrap it up here soon. Let's see. We got what's her? I don't know who this is, but she took a picture with Zach signing the stuff, the posters and things of that nature. Debbie, that's really cool. You said
yeah, Jason just
he met him too.
Yeah,
this was a bunch of people got to meet him yesterday. Like, sort of, I guess Zach walked the crowd. There, here he is. Smile, Jason, man. You scared, bro?
He's like,
yo, hey, that's what's up, man. I probably, if they caught me, I'll probably be like, oh shit, Zach, and I'd be trying to fumble around and think of something I wanted to ask him like a million times. I can't even remember it, but yo, they chilling.
That's how I felt too when I talked to him online. He had him on some stream, and I was like stumbling over words and shit.
Oh, was you on? It was on Twitch.
Yeah, with Dave, Army
Yeah.
of the Dead stream.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that. Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, I remember that.
Wasn't that the stream where he was wearing his pajamas?
Well, he was about to go. He was on vacation and he was about to go out to the pool. I remember him coming on at the beginning, and then he came back on toward the end of the movie. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
he was kind of drunk when he came in.
Jesus. Oh yeah, when he came back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Yeah. I don't want to put too much negativity on here. Hey, just some more people got to meet Zach. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see some more people. Yo, that poster is that poster. So there was a poster that we brought up last night because I guess the poster that people are winning the autograph ones is the actual the sort of full circle Heroes Park statue, which is pretty fucking dope, man. Yo, yeah. All right, so I'll bring this back down. Zach's like, check out these guns on Jay. All right, so look, man. Like I said, there's this whole entire streaming event sort of is to donate to AFSP to raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Very great cause. I've been to a ton of events they put on, and looking forward to making it to some more. Wish I had got to go to this, but I didn't. But like I said, this entire night is about donating. So if everybody knows it, right below here, there's a thing right here that says please donate down below. There's links to AFSP, to donation to the Autumn Snyder Fund, to the donation links for the giveaways and stuff, and also to the general AFSP donations in the description below. So yeah, that's pretty much what this weekend is about, man. Obviously, some people got to spend some in-person time with Zach, watch three of my favorite movies and his best movies with him. And that's an incredible experience for them, and I'm happy to see these people. Hold up, let's see. I wonder if somebody just sent me a pair. I got to look at something real quick. Hey, yep. I gotta put him up there. Joey got the picture with the man, bro. He got a picture with the man.
This ain't his first time meeting him, right? Because like he was.
Well, he was on that the Zack Snyder's Justice League announcement stream. Yeah. He was on there,
on the 1 year or like on the 2 year anniversary of that. Like I was doing a stream, and like I just brought up, like it's the 2 year anniversary of when they announced it, and then I looked at and noticed, wait, hold up, is that freaking Joey? What the fuck? Because I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, he was on there. Henry Cavill literally said his fucking name. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Joey?" But here he is right here, Joey right here, the homie, world's finest, chilling with Zach right there. He's signing the posters up. It's incredible, dude. It's a good thing to see, man. It's a good thing to see, man. Happy for the homie. He got the damn. he got to chill with Zach, man. That's incredible. Yeah, that's dope. All right. So anyway, yeah. So pretty much this weekend, like I said, AFSP donations and stuff like that, and celebrating these three movies, man, that have sort of brought a lot of people together. Kind of defined Zack Snyder in a way for fans, because without the experiences that come with this, and obviously we hate to see the stuff that took place, with his daughter Autumn and things of that nature, or with them messing with his movie so much that we got that trash in the theatrical version a couple years ago. It's all like it's literally like it's full circle, man. It's full circle. And that's why that's the name of this event, and that's why there's so many people like literally want to be a part of this, who are a part of this, who are streaming and things of that nature. So again, the links are down below for to donate to AFSP, and we're gonna watch that video one more time before we wrap stuff for real. One more time. We're gonna watch that, man, because that was dope. That was dope. Let's see. Right,
probably not.
Oh, is it taking a while to load? Probably. Let's see if it plays. Hold on. Yeah, it does. All right, one more time. The absolute moment of the Q&A was it's absolutely insane. So let's check that out real quick. Damn.
It's kind of like a Snyderverse like related question, but like I saw Watchmen, I loved it. Casting was perfect. Casting for Justice League, Batman for Superman, perfect. Like I don't know if you're familiar with Doomsday Clock, but I was wondering if that was like in your vision or if like what you think of it, and like was that ever gonna like come to like fruition eventually in the future?
Which one was Doomsday Clock?
It was like the crossover between Watchmen characters.
Yeah,
and,
was
like,
that the
DC.
Jeff Johns?
Yeah, Jeff
comic?
Johns. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Bruh.
DJ. This guy wearing a Batman mask. What the hell?
No, he had on gauntlets and a cape too. I think he took them off.
Like
We
I
don't
said,
talk about that
like I
guy.
said, probably not.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's incredible. They say somebody said how many times they. I'm sure he's probably tagged in the post a gazillion times. They're like, "Yo, check this out." He probably yeah, I don't know. Dope stream. Appreciate you, Midwest man. Appreciate everybody who stopped through. Yeah, like I said, I got one more winner to announce. It's another one of the Batmobiles, and like I said, I tried to make some thumbnails for each winner, but they told me 2 beforehand. But then the last one, Carrie, that they gave me during the stream, I wasn't able to make one. But the last giveaway for this particular event for tonight, I think they're giving away some more stuff tomorrow. Another one of these ultimate Batmobiles that they got, and I think the pictures in the background is Ganesh, man, from the Glorious Pictures. Ganesh, man. Yeah, Ganesh Kuramami. He just won one of these Batmobiles that you see in the background there. Box it. The little plate, that the display plate, will be signed by Zack Snyder. So I saw him signing a bunch of this kind of merch last night. So congrats to Ganesh. The Glorious Pictures. Somebody will be in touch with you in the next couple days to find your information and send this Batmobile to you. Enjoy and congrats, man. This is dope, man. I like to see people get stuff like that. It's incredible to have, you know, obviously you're donating to FSP and you know, if you get to win something like this, it's sort of like it's just really good to see, man. But yo, I appreciate y'all jumping on the panel, man. Just want to tell everybody where they can find you.
Real rap nerd. I get confused right here.
Yeah.
You can find me anywhere. Yeah. I get confused, but you can find me anywhere. I'm on YouTube. I have a channel. Same username, Instagram, Twitter. I'm part of the fandom. If you're part of the fandom, let's follow each other. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Droga, man, where can they find you?
You can find me at Droga52. I've been uploading some pretty stupid shit, like the president's. Did you see that video of the president hyped about SnyderCon?
I saw another. I don't know if the one I saw. I don't think it was about SnyderCon, but you talking about the would have Obama and them on there, like
yeah, like those guys. The Queen is on there too. And you can find me at Droga52 on YouTube, and you can find me at Axel R Droga on Twitter. And
all right, man. Yo, I appreciate you guys joining the panel, man, and everybody out there. Appreciate everybody who donated this entire weekend. Obviously, we got one more day of Full Circle to go where they're watching Zack Snyder's Justice League in California. And yo, be on the lookout for tomorrow. Damn it. I moved the where's it at again? I'm trying to find. I had the schedule for tomorrow pulled up and I literally took it down for some reason. I should have left it up there. Let's see. I'll pull it back up one more time to make sure everybody's familiar with like who's streaming. I do know the Nerd Queens are the final stream of the weekend, and it's right after the Q&A for Zack Snyder's Justice League, which, yeah, I'm excited because I don't know who's going to be there, but there are there's some things that took place that make me believe that certain people are going to be there, and Ray Porter, I think Ray Porter's there. If he's not going to be there, that would be surprising to me if he's not there, to be honest. Let's see.
Wayne T. Carr, maybe?
Yeah, I think Wayne might be there, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Wayne was there. I think you know, he likes to engage with the fans, and I think he's, you know, pretty cool. I was able to talk to him at a certain point, so I think he's a pretty cool dude. But again, here is the schedule for tomorrow. So if you're so inclined, I think it's Zack Snyder's Fans Malaysia. That's really early Pacific time. It's about 9 my time, Eastern time. If you're trying to catch that, get up early. Sci-Fi Center, 11:30 a.m. I think that's supposed to be a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is what's that? Just see, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, and then at 1 p.m., which is 4 p.m. Eastern time, they'll be playing Zack Snyder's Justice League. The screening will happen, and then afterwards Q&A, and then the Nerd Queens to wrap up full circle. And like I said, there's going to be some. There should be plenty more. There's going to be some more giveaways tomorrow. There's a few more that to get out. So be on the lookout, man. If you donated and you put your money in there, man, there's a chance you might. There's still plenty more giveaways to give. And I don't know how many more posters. I know that there's the huge Heroes Park statue is still out there. I think that's the only huge one that's still out there because it looks like they gave away the Weta Trinity statue. I think they gave that away at the event tonight. So,
God, that looks so cool. Holy crap.
All right. And I remember first time I saw it, somebody showed a picture of it, and I thought, oh man, Wonder Woman should be in the middle, but it's not a piece. It's not a whole piece. Like each superhero is on its own base, so you can rearrange it any way you want to. That's yeah. So that's dope. See, full circle FSP. Yes. So if you're so inclined, man, like I said, the link is down below. And Daniel Martin, appreciate it, man. Everybody who stopped through, I appreciate it, man. Rapner, appreciate it, man. Drogo, I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys, man. I'll probably be on a couple streams tomorrow also when it comes to Full Circle. And let's see. Yeah, the one that they put out with the Trinity, fire. That's the one that they had on the table at the end of the Q&A is absolutely incredible, man. But yo, check y'all guys later. See y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Appreciate everybody who donated. Have a great weekend, man.
Peace.
Yeah, peace.